Hi, I'm Ali, your Activities and Opportunities Officer. As you guys know, election period has now started and nominations for all the officer roles, including mine, are open until the 25th of February. I thought I'd take a little bit of time to make a video answering some questions so you guys know what to expect and decide if you want to run for the role. What's your role? Ooh. So my role is Activities and Opportunities, and what is that? I'm the student representative for members of clubs and societies, technically, but I'm also a student representative for all student body. I deal with clubs and societies, obviously. I'm chair of finance committee, I'm part of the trustee board, I deal with the university in like numerous things. I'm part of the welcome week planning for next year. I don't know, there's a lot to it, really. What do you do on a daily basis? I think it's really hard to summarize what you do in a day because you don't do the same thing 2 days in a row. It changes depending on your meetings, depending on what month you're in, depending on what week you're in. Like, is there anything going on? Is there a campaign going on? Like, Disabilities History Month won't be the same as Women's History Month because you're working on completely different things and you'll have completely different meetings and completely different targets. What's something you didn't know before starting the role? A lot. There's so many things you don't know when you run for the role. I didn't even know I had to be a trustee. I didn't even know what a trustee was. Like, there's so many things that you learn as you go, and you get training, you get like so much support, but like, don't expect to know everything by the time you start, because you won't. Like, you won't even know which stuff to go to when you need something, but like, you just learn that along the way. What's your favourite thing about the role? I think my favourite thing about, there's so many things that I like. The role itself is just such a great opportunity, but also I think meeting people and learning from different places. So I think because of the role, I've got to go to like many conferences and like other student unions and met other student officers, and everyone has like different ideas about what works and what doesn't, and everyone tries out different things, and you just learn about other places and other people, and it's quite nice. It's just a really great learning experience, to be honest. What's the hardest thing about the role? I think the hardest thing is gonna be leaving the role. Yeah, I think I'm really gonna miss this role. I think just the people, the place, like the flexibility, to be honest. Now, probably within the role, I think the hardest thing is that you don't actually realise like how much hard work it is when you first come into it, and because it's something that you really care about and that you're passionate about, you put so much effort in it, and sometimes it's really annoying not seeing the outcomes that you want to see. Do staff help you? Yes, like you'd never go into a meeting without staff support. Everyone's so helpful, like instantly in about a month you know exactly who to go to for different things, and they're all like super helpful, and honestly like staff are like so supportive, and everyone's so nice. Did you do things you didn't plan at the beginning? Yes. It's okay to change your mind. I feel like everyone comes into the role and then realise, actually, I think this bit is more important than this bit, so I'm going to work more on this. And I changed my mind about things that I had put in my manifesto, and then I came into the role and I realised, actually, this is not that important. I'd rather work on something more meaningful, and that's okay. And I think I've done really well on working on the things that came to me in a dream, that I decided I wanted to work after I got the role, and that's okay, really. Have you finished your manifesto? No, and that's okay. I think when I wrote my manifesto, I had a very different idea of what I wanted to do than I do now. The role teaches you a lot about what you can and can't do, and also some things just aren't as important. I had about 14 points in my manifesto of things that I wanted to do, and that's a lot of things. But it's okay if you don't finish your manifesto, as long as you've done things that you know are impacting students and helping people, and I've done at least like more than half of my manifesto, the things that I wanted to do. So I'm really happy with that, even if I don't do exactly everything. So